Step 2. Smart Merging DWG Files. In the previous step, the Structural Stories DWG set was saved and sent to the structural engineer who started work on the DWG files. After they reviewed the design and made the first draft calculations and changes, they sent an updated DWG file back to the design team. In this training step, we will demonstrate how we can merge these changes back to the original ArchiCAD project using Smart Merge. By exchanging DXF and DWG files, ArchiCAD's Smart Merge feature provides streamlined collaboration with the extended design team. It makes it easy to define and apply rules and ensures that only relevant information will be merged back to the project file. Open the Publisher Sets tab in the Navigator palette. Choose the Structural Consultant set at the top and activate the third floor view located in the Structural Stories folder. Let's suppose the structural engineer is done with the DWG file and it's ready to be merged back into our design project file. If you have AutoCAD or a free DWG viewer, open the COL 821 third floor for smartmerge.dwg file from the Chapter 8 folder to see the changes in the AutoCAD environment first. If you don't have software that can open DWG files, just follow along with the movie player. As you can see, there are new comments and information on the floor plan, and all changes have been marked with red clouds. These red elements were created on the STR Revision 01 layer by the structural engineer. Zoom to the C14 grid intersection. There is a new column which was created in AutoCAD by duplicating one of the adjacent existing columns. Zoom out to see the two large red clouds. These two large red clouds are drawn around all the columns along the C and B grid in the right wing. The size of all of these columns needs to be changed. Zoom to the elevator shaft in the right wing. The structural engineer deleted the reinforced concrete wall between the elevators since it's not needed. Finally, zoom to the upper right part of the floor plan. The column here has been moved downward along grid 16. Close the DWG file in this application. This step is important as ArchiCAD will not be able to merge the file if it's being used by another application. Switch back to ArchiCAD. Use the File Special Smart Merge Options menu command to open the Smart Merge Options dialog. Expand the Edit Rules for Current Configuration panel. Here you can see the rules of the default configuration file, and you can define merge rules as well. Let's create a new configuration file for structural collaboration now. Click the Duplicate button and enter Structural Collaboration for name. Then click OK to create the new file. The first rule: if element is unchanged in ArchiCAD and deleted in external file, put elements on deleted layer. Let's keep this rule as it is. If we had chosen delete element for the action, these elements would have been removed from ArchiCAD. Instead, we'll place them on a layer made for deleted elements. Let's take a look at the next rule and modify it. Change the Put Elements on Layer action to Put Elements on Edited Layer. This rule puts elements that have been modified in AutoCAD on a separate edited layer. Let's see the third rule. Change the Put Elements on Layer action to Put Elements on Copied Layer. Elements that were duplicated in AutoCAD will be duplicated in ArchiCAD as well with the help of this rule. They will then be placed on a layer created for copied elements. Delete the 4th, 5th, and 6th rules which start with edited in ArchiCAD. These rules are related to elements modified in ArchiCAD and are not necessary for our purposes. Let's see the last rule. This rule merges new elements created in AutoCAD using their own layers. Keep this rule as is. Please note that it's very important to pay close attention to the order of the actions. Check the Confirm and Zoom to Merge Elements checkbox. With this checkbox checked, you can accept or reject all changes one by one during the merge process. Click OK to close the dialog. Before merging the DWG file to ArchiCAD, make sure to close it in the other application. Smart Merge only examines visible and unlocked layers. Activate the File, File Special, Merge menu command. Set the DWG file type at the bottom of the dialog. Select the COL 821 third floor for smartmerge.dwg in the Merge File dialog and click the Open button. The Merge DXF DWG dialog appears. Choose the Merge Content of Model Space into Current View radio button and click OK to proceed. If ArchiCAD detects that the DWG file has been saved from another ArchiCAD project file, it brings up a warning dialog. In this case, click the Merge and Compare button in the warning dialog to proceed. In the Merge DXF DWG dialog, you can choose a Smart Merge configuration file, or you can modify the existing ones by clicking the Merge Option button. You can also select a translator. Select the previously created Structural Collaboration configuration file and accept the recommended translator which was used for saving the original DWG file, and then click the Merge button. This brings up the confirmation dialog. Here you can click either the Apply to All or the Apply button to confirm changes coming from AutoCAD. You can also choose the Skip button, in which case the actual change will be ignored. After the merge process is finished, we will review the changes. Zoom to the C14 grid intersection and select the column at the intersection. The layer of the column has turned into the Merge Copied layer, and a real ArchiCAD column element has been created based on the column copied in AutoCAD. Zoom out to see the clouds and text along the B and C grids in the right wing. These elements were created as new elements on the STR Revision 01 layer. The structural engineer hasn't modified these columns, he just asked the design team to change them. Zoom to the elevator shaft. This wall has been deleted in AutoCAD, and our wall has been moved here to the Merge Deleted layer. Zoom to the column on grid 16 which has been moved in AutoCAD. This ArchiCAD column has been moved to the Merge Edited layer since it was edited in AutoCAD. As you can see, Smart Merge allows you to work concurrently on the same project, both in ArchiCAD and AutoCAD, and exchange the additional information with minimal losses and conflicts.